Hello, it's me again. It's been a rough one, a rough week, and I'm probably going to be here by myself, but that's what kind of week it's been. I know that probably nobody else is able to come, and I know Nikki's having some health problems, and other people are having internet problems, and Todd lost his mom the other night, so he's probably not going to be in. It's just been, I thought about not even coming in, trying to do a show, but I know Lori's been having problems too. Yeah, I just wanted to come in and say, hey, we didn't forget about you. We know that there are people still looking for the show. And I know that, it's hard whenever you're used to doing a certain thing in the morning, and and then all of a sudden it's not there anymore. And it gets me out of my routine. I don't like it. I like having the same routine every day, but I'm trying to put the post in for the Reseller Squad, and I guess I get to go to the YouTubes. Hi, Bob Crack and Hank. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, it's Bob Crack and Hank. Yeah, see, there I am. I haven't done this in a while, as you could tell. Putting the link in. Yeah. So it's been a difficult week, just trying to get back some of my normalcy a little bit. Hi, Mike. I know it's really bad there, huh, Hank? I mean, all day yesterday we had hi, Harry and Shirley. Yesterday we had rain all day. This morning we had rain. So it's just wet and yucky and about 60 degrees here. So it's a little chilly. But I hope you guys are being safe and trying to make the best of your day. I know it's kind of difficult. I'm going to put this link in the chat. If you happen to want to come on, you can. I know that there's some people that might want to come on for a minute. Hey there, Cindy Y. How you doing, lady? I haven't talked to you in so long. I need to message you. Find out what's going on. What you've been up to. So tonight I start back to work. I had 3 days off. Hey there, fishing and picking. Yeah, Todd's mother passed away the other day. The other evening. It was I think it was, what day was that, Hank? It was like Monday night, I think. Yeah, I think it was Monday night. She lived a long life, a good long life. And Todd's doing okay. I'm just sure he's probably not just very chatty right now, which is very understandable. Cindy, I'm okay. I'm having a time, but if there's some people that know already, but me and Brandon separated, and he's living at his mom's now, so it's just me and Jonah living here now, and we were gonna try and work on it, and that's probably not gonna happen. It's just it's difficult for a lot of people right now. It's not just me, I know, but it's like, God, when it rains, it pours, Yeah, I think it was Monday. Yeah. No, no Naggy girl either. Yeah. It's difficult to, it's not hard for me to share my life with, you guys, because I feel like I know you guys. Feel like you're my friends, and we've talked to each other for a long time, Um, so it's really not hard for me to share my personal life with you guys. Um, Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Um, but it's embarrassing, for me to say, yeah, here's another marriage failed, and I don't I don't know fishing and picking. I really don't know if I'm gonna stay in Michigan. Um, we've we've definitely talked about, me and my son talked about um moving, to you know wherever, moving down south to where my son lives. Um, no, it has nothing to do with like feeling judges. It's me judging myself, basically. It's like, you know, um, my sister is trying to get me to Kansas. She's like, come on, sister, you can do it. You could just come down to Kansas and then we can work on a plan and we'll move right on to Texas. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to leave the state that my kids live in. She's been doing it for years, but, you know, I don't know if I could do it. Well, thank you for coming in, Harry. I appreciate it. Yeah, the whole embarrassment thing is just me looking at myself, saying, how did I not know that it was going to lead to this? Or how did I not know that our marriage was so bad that, you know, um, and we weren't talking to each other, how did I let it get this bad, you know? Well, thank you, Harry. I will have to do that. Okay. Well, I don't know how long I'll be on here. I know that, nobody wants to hear me talk for very long. It's hard for me to even hear myself sometimes. Okay, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. There's a lot of people out there for me, people that I've never met in RL, but they they've offered you know, to talk to me and be my buddy. Yeah, it's hard, Mike. It is really hard. And, I cried for a while. Even when he was still here, I cried. And because I completely felt lonely. And now I'm trying to work on myself. I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. I've been trying to work on myself and, thinking, you know, um, not trying to get all gussied up or anything, but just trying to work on my emotional state. Um, Emotionally, I was a wreck. And, I would be at work, which was the best thing for me, being at work. But um, I would go into the cooler, and on my way walking into the cooler, I would just start bawling. And I'd be in that cooler, just a sobbing mess. And it's sad. It's super sad that, I felt like that, but I just felt like I could not deal with this. But, I he was here for the longest time, and we were separated. And you guys seen him, he was sleeping on the couch. And I couldn't have him here anymore. It was too painful to have him here. And, I didn't want him to leave and not have anywhere to go. His finances were all messed up, and which made my finances all messed up. And it really sucked the way it all went down. But it was like, you need to like hit bottom or something before you can even try to work on things with me. I mean, and I was trying to work on things myself too, within myself. Yeah, work has been really good for me. Um, it just, it keeps my mind. I mean, of course, it's like, sometimes hard to concentrate on, just work, but that's what I've been trying to do. And just trying to improve myself, trying to talk myself through different things like trust issues and money issues. Like, just think about what am I going to do? How am I going to play this? Um, I, I'm not looking to screw anybody over or anything like that. It's not about that. It's, um, mostly about learning to be a single person again. And that is really hard. And, when I was first talking to Valerie about it, um, and very upset and everything, she's like, it's almost like he's dead, like you lost him. Because you feel like, there's this person that who's your best friend, and you feel like you're talking to that person like they're your best friend, and that they're the one that you would, say anything to if you had an experience or something that you need to you need to share. And so Brandon was always my go-to person for that. And now I feel like Jonah and Valerie are my best friends, which, isn't a bad thing, but I really try not to put too much on Jonah because, he feels like Brandon's his dad. Well, he is his dad, no matter what. No matter if, you know, we are not together at all, at all or not. Um, that's his dad. He raised him. So uh, it's difficult for me to, you know, to put that on Jonah. I shouldn't do that. But I know that Valerie's busy right now with, her family and that she's visiting and stuff. Do I have something on the end of my nose? I'm like, what is that? So anyways, yeah, I don't know how Valerie, you have to think, yeah, I kind of chose this for myself, in a way, not intentionally, but I kind of chose it. And, um, not having that time ahead of the separation to say, okay, we're gonna, split up, and I have to be ready for that. Um, and it just happening because of a death, that's a completely different situation. I don't know how she did it. I really don't. And she had a hard time. I know that. Hey there, Joanne. It's good to see you. So yeah, that had to have been really, really hard on her. And um I give her props because that's a very difficult thing to do, not having the time ahead of time, to kind of like set yourself up for it, and I had more time than I thought I did to get myself ready for it. But I was kind of in denial a little bit, not a little bit, a lot. I was kind of in denial. And I don't know. It's like you can't get yourself ready for that. You can't get yourself ready to feel like that. It's just like, here we go. Yes, I felt helpless. And you feel like your heart's breaking. And just sadness. And you all know me. I'm not a sad person. I mean, I have my moments, of course, but I'm definitely I feel like I try to be happy most of the time. I choose happiness for myself, and I don't like to be sad. And I don't like to have other people say, "Oh man, she's freaking sad today. I don't want to be around her." I don't want that. But I'm not trying to be fake either. Yes, I know that, Mr. Sadie. I know you just have to try to be as happy as you can. And yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to keep trying to be positive, you know, and even though much is not, working with the marriage, hopefully everything can turn out right still, even if even if the marriage doesn't work out. That is so crazy, fishing and picking. It is definitely a hard thing to be that far away from each other, but there's good points about it, because if you are used to being by yourself or used to being dependent or independent, and I don't know how you do it. That's so crazy. Yeah, I know. I try to think about that, Hank, that one day I'm not gonna feel this sad. One day I'm not gonna, feel the pain of the relationship ending and all that. But, sometimes it's hi there, Kelly. So yeah, sometimes you just think of it and it's like it brings it all flooding back. I'm just hoping that I can, at least now I'm not like bawling my eyes out, when before I would have to take breaks so I could cry. Yeah, that's for sure, Joanne. I've I've been there, just just bawling my eyes out and then having to be done. But I'm not doing that much anymore because I know where I'm at in the situation. I know that I'm trying my best, and I'm I'm just really taking a day at a time, like Shirley says. It's I have not put anything on Facebook. I have not changed my status or anything. I've not done any of that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's that's a hard thing. Is that crazy? It's hard for me to say, yep, it's done, and just, be okay with it. I don't even want to go to that part of I thought about it, but I'm like, no, I can't do that yet. Yeah, and this is what I was thinking too, fishing and picking. Like, maybe living apart would do us good, you know, and maybe even make it to where we talk more, or um, or we, go out on dates or whatever. And we've thought about that. That was a thing, but there's so much deception, and I really don't want anybody that's going to be lying to me like has been happening. So I don't like people lying to me. That is definitely not something that I'm willing to look past. Well, that's so cool, Joanne. Yeah. I mean, definitely you can I don't know. I'm not even in the place to where I want another relationship. I'm not, there's no way I could even think about something like that. Last week I was at work and I was completely kidding, but I had a customer come up to the counter, and he was a very nice looking man, and he slid a 5 across the counter. I had a line of people. He slid a 5 across the counter, and the girl that I was changing shifts with, she was standing right next to me, and I'm like, "What's this 5 for?" And it goes, "That's for you. That's a tip." And I'm like, "Well, that's so cool of you. You know, you don't have to do that." And I said, "That's very sweet. Thank you." And and Alicia, the girl next to me, I whispered to her, I said, "I'd rather have just a tip." I was completely kidding, by the way. And he heard me. And he goes, "Really? Give me your number. We'll make it happen." And I'm like blushing. I am like completely blushing. And and I said, "I'm totally bullshitting you right now. I'm so not ready for that." And Alicia, she's standing there. She just separated from her husband also. Like, she just moved into an apartment 2 weeks ago. And and so she goes, "Not me, baby. I'm ready. I'm single. I'm ready to mingle." And I'm like, "Oh my God. Oh my God." And he goes, "Okay, then. Let me get your number." So they exchanged numbers. I'm like, "You get it, girl. I'm not in that. I'm not in that space. I'm not doing it. Nope." I mean, yeah. It's good to feel that though. It's good to feel like you're wanted, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I see what that man's about too. He just wants to get some free punani. Oh, it's like, you know, but it's good to, have somebody offer. At least I know I don't have to pay for it. Stack them digits for later. Yeah. I'm just like, "Oh, well, at least somebody's gonna get some." Yeah, I was laughing my ass off and I was blushing so hard because I didn't think that he heard me. And and so the whole line of people is listening to this also. So they probably think that we're a bunch of freaking hoes up there. There's a lot of dried up grass. Ugh. Yes, it made me feel good. And, thank God that there's men out there that, can do that for women. But it's going to be a very, very long time before I'm ever going to be in a place like that to where I can say, "Okay, let's go." You know, I just know all of um, the stuff that comes along with it. That's the difference. Once you've been in a relationship, you've been married, and all of that. You have to relearn to open your heart to people. And it's very hard when you have trust issues. So well, so you better go find him, push the picking. I put the link in for him. Oh my God. That is so true, Joanne. You guys are too funny. So I've been trying to list and trying to get a back stock of listings so that I can Mr. Sadie a back stock of drafts so that I can just put them up on eBay. Well, I start work tonight, and at least until next Monday, and then and I know that my boss is going to be going out of town to train again, and so we got approved up for overtime, and I told her to give me all that she needed to have covered. So, and there's a lot. So, I'm going to be working my ass off here. I also think that she might have caught wind that I was thinking about getting a part-time job. So she kind of wants to make it to where I don't want to do that. I'm thinking. I was just thinking about getting something for a few hours in the afternoon, but what I'm really hoping is that I can keep my eBay going and really ramp that up and work on that instead of getting another job. But I do need monies, so that's another difficult thing, is like when you're married, and you split up, don't have that money anymore. And in some ways, you feel like you're almost doing better because of the whole money situation. But whenever all the bills come next time, you're like, okay, I'm not going to be able to take a breath because I have to work my ass off because I have bills. And, it's just what it is. Yeah, I definitely, I've not been a great person with money. Ever. I've never been good with money. And I'm really trying to teach myself how to be better. Working on trying to get a budget down to where I know how much I have to make to be able to pay my bills. And yeah, for sure, Hank. But I need to learn how to better budget everything, and what I need to, what I need to make it happen. And it's definitely different because, Brandon was making pretty good money at his job and stuff, but then, stuff started hurting our finances, and so I was almost right back to where I was before he started working. So it's like, what am I gonna do? Look up YNAB. You need a budget. It's a game changer and I can help with questions. Okay. I will look that up. YNAB. I need to write that down. Where's all my pens? I've also been fighting off the mice here lately. They've been horrible, and like we had like a whole gang of mice come in, and we've caught 5 so far. And the one that I seen, because I seen one, and he looked almost like a shrew. He was bigger, and he had a longer snout. And so it's just, and he was really hard to catch. By NAB. Yes, they are very frustrating. I would say list, but I'm sure being at home is harder than working outside the house right now. Yes, it is harder, but any work, if I can concentrate, that's the thing. Like, I have learned to distract myself so well that I can even distract myself from work, which is harmful to listing. It just, doesn't work. If there's anything you can cut back on, even temporarily, it doesn't hurt to do that. Bill was, I mean, like downsizing things if you need. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm actually I have a $22 phone. That's my landline. I think I'm gonna cut that off because I don't need it. Well, if you are good at that, Hank, I might ask you for some help too. Mike, I don't have any rooms to rank. I have my eBay room, and then I have my bedroom. I'm not giving any of those up. So then my son has a room, of course. So, and we did talk about, possibly having his girlfriend come live here. And then I would probably trade rooms with them. But that's going to be in the future, if anything. I know. Let's see. You found Master Splinter? Yes. I know this is not a particularly popular idea typically, but getting your physical environment more organized can help clear your mind and open up avenues to take charge even on days that you don't feel up to it. I agree. I've wanted to do that. Oh, look at who's here. Look at who made it.
Hello.
Hi. You see I'm still on chatting myself?
Sorry, I just.
Well, I'm chatting at everybody else, but I'm the only one you can hear.
I looked around 8 o'clock and you didn't have a chat started, so I went and got my shower and then came back from my shower and hey, she's on.
Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know me, Hank. I don't care about those stupid thumbs down. It's like, whatever, people. You don't like it, move on.
Yeah, who's in the side chat? Let me look. There's a few folks.
Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Just busyness.
Yeah.
Trying to organize my adult boys and us and everything and head up to Oklahoma bright and early in the morning to kind of meet with the funeral director and on Friday, and then funeral is going to be Monday morning at the First Baptist Church in Chelsea, Oklahoma.
Chelsea. Yeah. What's that close to?
It is about 70 miles northeast of Tulsa.
Oh, okay. So it's way.
So it's northeast part of Oklahoma, which is close to Missouri and Kansas and.
I used to live about 30 minutes north of Oklahoma City.
Yeah. There's not much out there.
Nope.
It's just Oklahoma.
Yeah. I remember me and my mom, we went to that to the building that got blown up. We went to they had a really pretty memorial, and they had a fence around it because they were still building the memorial, but on the fence was still all of the little things that people put in memory of, the people that died.
Yeah.
And
the town I taught at the time, Groover, Texas, the children got together and made a bunch of ceramic tiles. One of the elementary school teachers there had a good kiln, so they fired some tiles and sent them to the memorial. And when we went to visit the memorial a few years later, those tiles were displayed in a prominent place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of neat.
I don't remember exactly, like, I don't think I've looked at it since we went and seen it. But wasn't there like chairs or something?
They had, a lot of memorials will have like crosses or something, but they had chairs in different sizes. There were so many children killed. They had the chairs sized to the size of person that was killed.
Yeah.
So there was a chair for each person. It's a very solemn place. You don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can just imagine. Yeah, because I followed that story very closely. And there was still, when we were there there was no building. They'd already taken the building down.
Well, thank you, everybody in the side chat. It's great to have friends like y'all.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's a good old gal. She passed peacefully, and yeah, no pain. Gonna start me up again.
You better quit it. You're gonna start me up. Well, we all love you, and we're thinking about you guys.
Yeah.
And she'll always be with you. That's the thing. Like little things that you remember your mom say, you know, or how she would react to a certain situation or something. It'll always be there right in your heart, you know, in your heart and your head, you know. It'll be there, and that's your mom, you know.
Yeah, doesn't matter that she was 93 and everybody thinks, well, that was a good long life, and it was, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. We're all here for each other. As much as we can be over the internet. I mean.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, I don't have a whole lot of other friends, you know. I have my work friends, you know, a few of those, and that's really it. And you guys, and then, you know, I have my friends that I grew up with, and you know, that I hung out with or whatever. But I don't even talk to those people hardly. I talk to you guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old song. You gotta love the one you're with, because you don't see those folks. You know, I don't see the people I went to high school with.
Right.
Live in the same town. Don't hardly live in the same state as a bunch of them.
Right.
College friends and gosh, work friends down through the years. I taught school with a lot of great people.
Yeah.
The principals not so much, but the teachers. No, just kidding. I liked a lot of the principals.
So have you been trying to work, or have you been just taking it easy?
Oh, not much. My sister-in-law said she'd come in for a couple of days and keep the dogs, so.
Well, that's good.
I still hadn't finished the backyard fence, so that the dogs can have full run of the backyard. I went ahead and I worked pretty hard the last 2 days on getting that finished up.
Oh, good.
I got a few little nitpicky things to do to it, but the dogs have their portion of the backyard they're used to again now, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, got that done. So I've been busy with stuff like that, you know.
Have you been selling much?
No, because I haven't been listing.
Yeah.
I did have one big sale yesterday. I sold a volcano. If you see these at a garage sale, pick them up. It's a portable outdoor grill. It runs off of propane, wood, or charcoal.
Nice.
And I got it at an estate sale for $20. Brand new, never been opened.
Yeah.
And it sold yesterday for $250 free shipping.
Woo! Good job.
So, yeah, I haven't sold very much, but some of the stuff I've sold has been really good dollars.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not sold a whole lot. I had a couple of sales, for the last couple of days, but that's about it. I think I shipped out on Tuesday. I think I shipped out 7. It wasn't horrible for me, but wasn't good either.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I got stuff stacked around to list like always, but I haven't listed. Just been busy.
Yeah.
Mostly building fence and.
I wanted to try. I want to try this thing. Been watching a little bit of. Oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to remember his name now. It's him and sometimes another guy, but they have like a Patreon group. What's his name, people? I can't remember. Daily Refinement. Do you know who that is?
I have watched maybe 1 or 2 of their videos. You can't watch everything.
No, I know. But I heard them say something yesterday that, there's like, 5 or 6 things that you need to do on a daily basis. If you're working your eBay, you need to prep, photograph, list, and put away. And if you do all those things, then you can make a habit of doing those things. Then it will be it'll be, a good habit to make. And, Valor's been telling me that forever. But, well, hey there, Flippin' Todd. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That sucks, Mr. Sadie. He said he actually lost money on an item he sold yesterday. But you got 80% of your money back at least. Well, sometimes that's what we have to do just to get it out the door. And, you can make it up on something else, or you already have. You kind of have to look at it that way too.
Yeah. I bought like 200, no, like 400 outdoor lamp holders. Were you in the chat when I was showing those?
Outdoor lamp holders?
Yeah, they were like for floodlights.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, anyway.
At an auction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought 400 of them for like $30. So basically $0 a piece. But I've only sold 2 lots of 10 on eBay. So,
well,
I've been kind of the construction guys that worked on my house. I gave them about 50 a piece.
Oh my gosh.
I just say, these aren't selling here. You want some? Sure, throw them in the truck. So.
Oh my gosh. So now you're just giving away.
Well, no, I sold one I sold a set of 10 last week. At this rate, they'll all be sold by 2048. So yeah, I understand bad buys. I've had a bunch.
Well, I don't think it was a bad buy. I mean, you got so many of them for so cheap. So
yeah, that same auction, I bought all those disposable lab coats.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I couldn't give away, I just threw in the trash. They took up so much room. And with Gwen coming home in retirement and putting her stuff in the house from her classroom.
Oh, right.
I had to have some room, so I threw out boxes of those.
Yeah.
That was another $30 bad buy. Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
then
Mike.
you got the experience though from it. That's another thing you have to look at, like, oh, you're looking at something. Oh, I'm not gonna buy that because remember when I did this and those didn't sell. So
Mm-hmm.
I know not to buy these. But with the lights, you would think maybe you just haven't come across the right person yet.
Yeah.
Because maybe there's somebody that needs a whole bunch of them that you have the right design, the right model or whatever, and they want to buy 50,
The landscape lot. Yeah. Sure. Thanks for the confidence, Sadie. I've still got like 200 of those lamp holders. If they had the bases to them, they would sell much better, but they're just the lamp holder part. Yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah, I bought a nice camcorder the other day at a state sale. I got it home and doesn't work. So, at a
It
state
does work?
sale, nope,
Oh.
it does not work. So,
Oh.
I don't know if you can consider that a bad buy. Really at a estate sale, you got the time, you really should plug stuff in to see if it works. But
Can you sell it for parts?
I can sell the charger and I don't know if there's anything else to it that's sellable, but
Well, if you ever find any of those, they are basically adapters for the tapes. Like,
yeah.
it looks like a VCR tape, but then it has a center compartment that you slide the other tape into. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those I've sold one of those for like $75 the first time. I was like, holy shit. This is what I'm gonna be looking for now that I know what I knew that I had one in the garage and I sold that one for like, I don't know, they were going for like crazy money right at first. And I think I sold that one for like $50. It was really good. Maybe not now, but they'd probably still go for at least 20. I'm thinking. Well, people are looking for them. They don't make them anymore. You have to think about that. They're not manufacturing that stuff anymore.
Yep.
So it's always going to be something that's wanted by people that use older technology, just like old video games or whatever. They have one of the old computers, and that's what they use to play games on. They're going to be looking for those old video games. that run on the older computers.
Yep.
So
anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, I drank too much coffee, so I gotta go pee now.
All right. Go pee. I will try to entertain.
Oh, do you want to stay on?
Oh, what time is it?
After 10.
It's past 10. Yeah. All right. Nah, I better get.
Yeah.
We leave tomorrow, so I can go ahead and go do battle with the Lutherans today. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get good stuff.
I'll get my shipping done and battle the Lutherans, and yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are leaving tomorrow, and then you're going to be gone until
probably
Monday afternoon or so.
Or yeah, it's an 8-hour drive. We still haven't decided whether we're going to spend the night Monday night too, but for sure be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably be back Tuesday.
Okay. Well, you guys be careful driving and stuff.
When does Valerie get back?
She gets back on, I want to say it's next, I want to say it's next Monday or Tuesday. So.
This Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was only going to spend 2 weeks there. So
she's nearing the end of her trip.
She is.
I bet she's had a blast. She loves those little grandbabies.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, she can't get enough time with them, you know.
Don't leave the seat up.
I'll try not to. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us and chatting us up. We appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good day.
See y'all Tuesday probably, if there's a show.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know I'm going to be working a lot of hours this weekend, so I'm not going to promise anything, but I'll probably just pop on like I did today. So, thank you
then
for being here and talking to us, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.